I thought I'd try out some of these Shannon Fabrics sweet strips. They're 10 inches wide, 60 inches long. And I've used their Minky and faux fur as backing, but I haven't actually quilted with it. So I thought, let me just try with the basics. So when people are learning to quilt, I usually recommend that they start off with simple squares. And I'm still learning how to work with Minky and faux fur, so I thought I'm gonna start there. So I cut everything into 10 by 10 squares because they're already 10 inches wide. And yes, it's a little slippery. Yes, you wanna make sure that the nap is all facing the same way. It does take a little bit of pre-planning. But once you start getting your blocks together and you start sewing everything into rows, it stops being as scary as what I was making it up in my head to be. Definitely use a walking foot. And I definitely wanted to backstitch over all of the seams to make sure they're extra strong. But look, I think it turned out really great. I'm gonna go find some backing. So I've been on this kick lately, mainly because we're using every spare penny to launch the website, where I'm trying to use up everything that I have in my stash and not buy new fabric. The only fabric that I've bought in the last couple months has just been one little thing here and there to finish up a project. So when it comes to backing, sometimes I'm kind of stumped as to what to put together. I've been doing a lot of scrappy backs, but for this project, I knew exactly what to do. The backing fabric on this project is kind of this ink blot kind of stainy fabric. And I got it at $4 a yard from Lucky Deluxe Fabrics. I will tag them below, but they are a fabric reuse store that I frequently shop from. The Minky on the front is from Shannon Fabrics, and it is some of the softest Minky that I've ever worked with. And when it came to binding, I figured the best thing to match that scrappy ombre pink was gonna be a scrappy binding. So I dove into my scraps and I had just the perfect amount. What do you think?